We're looking at a Chris Costa design plate carrier in this episode of Airsoftology's Gear Guide. Well guys, by now, if you're in the airsoft world, you know exactly who LBX Tactical is, the airsoft / shooting lifestyle brand of LBT. Well, recently they come out with a brand new plate carrier. It's called the Armatus, and it's what I have on right now, and it's the collaboration between Chris Costa and LBX Tactical. So Chris put a lot of his input into this carrier to make it happen. Now it's an essentials only carrier, meaning it's slick, it's basic, it's really kind of designed to go to the range, go out and play some short airsoft games like CQB, or quick 1 hour games at your local field where you have time to kind of go and reload between. And it comes in 4 colors, comes in mass gray, which is LBX's, LBT's kind of special dark green kind of color, wolf gray, black, and multicam like I have here, and they're all made out of 500 denier Cordura. So up top you get an admin pouch. It opens up, zipper, it's real trim, sits up against the back side of the plate pocket here, so it's great to hold dead rags, maps, or anything real thin that you want to put in here. And it runs the full width of this pocket, so it gives you a lot more room than the opening leads you to believe. On top of that, you get 6 by 3 inches of Velcro here, so you can put your name tape or whatever you need, or one of those massive flags, or if you want to do blood types or whatever you want, you can squeeze it on here. It also has a modular panel here on the front. You see these clips are actually hidden behind this elastic material that color matches to the carrier. So with a quick couple clips, you can pull out the clips and then you can pull off the whole front panel. And that's because it is modular. They've created a bunch of different panels. Now this carrier comes with this triple M4 shingle that also is held in place by Velcro, obviously because it's not coming off right now. But if you guys want to change up your loadout, it's simple. If you want to get more of these, so you can do quick reloads between games, you can do that. You can also pick up the Assaulters panel, which is actually made in collaboration with HSGI, made in the USA, and it has like a bunch of tacos, you know, HSGI tacos, all on it that's integrated into the panel. Or if you're not running mags and you're kind of running around, you do maybe some training or you want to do some backyard stuff, a large zipper pocket that will fit on here that you can just put whatever you want down in it and zip it closed. Or if you have pouches of your own to round it all out, you can get a clean MOLLE panel and load them up with what you need. Moving up the front, you get to the fully adjustable shoulders, plenty of room to make this as tall or as short as you want. And there's a built-in shoulder pads here on both sides, which is really nice. I kind of like this shoulder pad. Usually they kind of skimp on shoulder pads on most plate carriers, but they didn't here. They added some great foam, some good mesh here, so it's not hot and sweaty. I really think they knocked it out of the park with the way they built these pads. And onto the back clips into the back panel, it's fully slick. There's no MOLLE to be seen at all, but instead you get a 9 1/4 by 3-inch Velcro panel on the back. So if you want to put, you know, your team name, if you guys are in law enforcement, you can put sheriff or police on there, whatever you need. There's plenty of room to throw your patches on the back as well. And to round out the back is the drag handle. So if you guys get in a pinch or you're playing a game that requires drag rules, you can reach down and pull your teammate out of harm's way. So in both pockets, front and rear, are your plate panels at the bottom. They're held in place by a Velcro flap that has a quick release pull on it. So if you need to get your plates out fast, you're doing a quick change between games, or you just maybe overheating because it's a hot day, you can reach and drop your inner plates, no problem. And there's a little bit of padding behind that plate. So when you do have plates in here, it's not digging into your skin, which is a great touch. And to hold the whole plate carrier together, you get this elastic cummerbund. Because it is that slick carrier, you're not gonna have all that MOLLE on the side. It's designed for those quick games, like I said. It's just a double layer of elastic. You can put some pouches around it though. It's kind of built for it. So if you really want to add something, you can kind of snap them around it. They won't really weave through, but you can actually put them in place. And there is one thing about this elastic carrier of note, and the carrier itself. So if you guys are a smaller trimmer player, medium is going to be perfect. The elastic band is a little snug, even for the medium size for me. I usually wear a medium plate based on the measurements from my clavicle to my belly button. This is one of those carriers I would really say recommend if you're between sizes like me. I'm on the very top end of a medium. Go ahead and make that jump up to large because it is such a trim carrier. It's also going to afford you a little bit larger cummerbund, which will give you a little more room. I've got this one kind of let out as far as possible for my frame, which is about 6 foot, about 175, 180 pounds. So guys, if you're looking for that really slick, clean plate carrier that's gonna be great for games, local, fast pickup ones, and you want something that's backed with a lifetime warranty, check out the Armatus plate carrier by LBX Tactical. You can pick this thing up for around $199 anywhere LBX products are sold. So guys, what do you think about slick plate carriers? I know I've asked you about plate carriers and chest rigs and that on videos in the past. But what about these slick ones? Do you think this is kind of right? You know, I'm guilty myself of wearing all kinds of crazy gear on the battlefield, like overloading myself, but I'm kind of digging this whole slick look for all those little quick weekend pickup games, so I'm not having to be burdened down with all of that gear. I've just got the 3 mags. You can put some high caps in here or mid caps, whatever you like, and go out and hold your own on the field. And then between breaks, you can go get your water in the safe zone. I'm curious to know your thoughts, so let me know in the comment section below. Well guys, that's it for this episode of the Gear Guide. I'll be back in the next one where I review the opposite of a slick carrier. It's the bulky carrier that literally has 743 pouches to hold every mag you could ever imagine.